Today, the Finance Committee will hear from three nominees. We will hear from a nominee to be Assistant Secretary at the Department of Treasury, a nominee to be Assistant Secretary of Department of HHS, and a nominee to the Social Security Advisory Board. First, we will hear from Kip Cranball, nominated to be Assistant Secretary of Treasury for Financial Markets. This position is responsible for federal debt management and essentially works to finance the federal government. Though this position certainly does not set federal fiscal policy, which is done by the Congress, it carries out the day-to-day operation to keep our government funded so that we can make sure that all the programs are successfully financed. Next, we will hear from Sarah Arbus, who is nominated to be Assistant Secretary of Legislation, Department of HHS. Ms. Arbus has been Acting Assistant Secretary for Legislation for the past 8 months, so I'm pleased that we're working to get a confirmation on that position. Senators on this committee and their offices are likely familiar with Ms. Arbus, as she was Deputy ASL prior to her serving as acting capacity. I've greatly appreciated her assistance in efforts to lower prescription drug costs and other issues. We've been working with the administration, and this is a bipartisan effort on the part of Senator Wyden and me, and members of this committee by a vote of 19-9. I know that we're working through problems with HHS regarding its responses to written inquiries and requests from me and other senators on the committee. I appreciate those efforts, and I'm pleased that the committee finally seems to be receiving some digital production on some very long-standing requests. However, in regard to that issue, I'm frustrated by the pace of negotiations, and that certain productions so far have been provided multiple times in an unusual format. I look forward to resolving this issue quickly and hope our staffs can continue a productive dialogue. I've long held that the department must be responsive to congressional inquiries, and I ask that Ms. Arbus focus on ensuring a prompt and meaningful and efficient response.